Hey there guys, if you're still waiting on the rest of the spoilers for Opus 2 from the box that I received, I'm afraid you're just going to have to wait just a little bit longer as we don't want the whole set going out quite this early. I know that the German guys spoiled quite a lot when the FanFest went off, but I kind of want to keep you guys hanging for just that little bit longer. What I can do today, however, is announce the winner of the Opus 2 giveaway. And I'm very pleased to say that Giorgi over in, well, Georgia, which is a little weird to say, is our winner this time. And if you could contact me either through the Joesephyr Facebook page, which I'll leave a link to in the description box, or if you could email me, because I've sent you one, and respond to that, then I'll get these sent out to you as soon as possible. And I'm just going to make a short video today, because it's been a bit of a manic week, but one I feel is important nonetheless. Here are some cards that I think are going to be pretty future-proof over the next few releases, or are just going to get better with time in Opus 1, that if you have already, you may want to keep hold of, or if you don't have already, you may want to go looking for them now. First card on my list is Barts. Now, Barts is a good card now, but the trouble with him is that there aren't enough win cards to really benefit from his EX burst or on-play effect. So with future releases, obviously more win cards are definitely going to get made. So it serves the purpose to say that, you know, the 5-drop 9k, which is never bad, that has an effect that can activate everything you control all at once, is a pretty solid thing for the future. I'd definitely sit on this one if I were you. And the next card on this list is Barts. Well, again, it's the rare one this time though, and it's the Barts has all the jobs Barts, which is still a very strange way to word that. But what that means is anything that refers to a job, which in his current case is Wanderer, it benefits him as well. And we already know that things like Warrior of Light buff him, but we already know in Opus 2 as well that cards like the Warriors of Light from FF3 will benefit him, Edge will benefit him, and it just goes to show that anything that refers to any job in the future releases is going to refer to this Barts as well. So get hold of these Barts while you can. If Opus 1 is still, you know, in print and everything, then fantastic, but obviously you don't want to be looting out if it ends up that you can't get him. And now the third card on this list is Shantotto. Now Shantotto is really good now, straight up. But Shantotto was going to be really good for a very long time, and that's because board wipes in any card game ever are always really powerful, particularly ones that remove them from the game rather than just killing them. Shantotto might be expensive, but unless something comes out that just straight up power creeps her out of the game, she's going to be relevant for quite a long time. So if you have her, fantastic. If not, go looking for her right now. Now the next card on this list is Kimari. Now Kimari is a weird one. Kimari isn't all that fantastic now, because there aren't many things that he can kind of counter, except maybe Cloud. But in the future, you have to remember he's searchable by FF10 searches like Brother. He has an S ability and he has more than one version of himself, and more S abilities are going to get released, which means that for every S ability that gets released, this guy could be a real meta call, because if something gets busted, like some S ability comes out that absolutely breaks the game, then you can steal your opponents for them, or from them. So Kimari is definitely a card that you might want to be looking at for the future. Now there's a part of me with this card that just goes, oh god, I'm sick of hearing about this, but he's really good now, and he's going to be for a very long time, and it's Golbez. Golbez is just strong. He's just a straight up card advantage monster, and the problem with him right now is that there aren't that many 2-drops worth playing, but we already know, having looked at some of the Opus 2 cards, that there's a lot more coming, and I'd be shocked if there weren't any more coming after that as well. So Golbez is only going to get better. So Golbez is definitely, the weird thing is Golbez actually isn't all that expensive in the Western meta, so definitely run out and go and buy him now if you want to kind of future-proof your deck. Now the next card on this list isn't really a card so much as an archetype, and it's every single searcher or tutor that is in this set. A tutor refers to any card that can search your deck for something else. So Brother, Jesse, Mog, Zangan, there's loads, there's tons and tons of them, and there's going to be more coming. In Opus 2 we already know that Renoa does it, and we already know that there's the judge, I can't remember his name now, from FF12 that does it, and there's going to be more. So hoard them, because they're only ever going to get better. For example, using Brother as an example, we've already gone over Kimari, there's going to be other cards that come out. In Opus 2 there's loads of Final Fantasy X-2 characters, so like Wind Earth, Brother could search for LeBlanc and crew, which I'm probably going to be doing at some point. But yeah, every single searcher in the game is viable, and is going to be viable for a long time. I never run the full 3 of them, but you can, and they're really good, you know, because they don't do anything when they come out, but they're definitely worth holding on to for future. And the last card on this list, none of these are in any particular order, by the way, is Waka from the starter deck. Now Waka is like a control powerhouse. He does so many things, and the reason that he's so good is because he's aggressive, he has an aggressive ability that buffs his attack, and he has an S ability which can mitigate any kind of passive effects or anything like that. And it's an important rules thing to know that status reels follows the opponent's forward to the grave or to the break zone. So let's say you hit a Golbez, the Golbez isn't going to go off if you kill it. So that's worth bearing in mind. And that kind of ability is going to be relevant for a very long time unless something straight out counters abilities on activation, because Waka doesn't do that, he only really deals with passive ones. Then he's going to be relevant for a really long time. And that's all I'm going to give you today, and again, for those of you who are waiting for the Opus 2 spoilers, I'm terribly sorry, but it's not just my decision. Like, I wanted to respect Square's decision, because they obviously have been ever so lovely to me, and I kind of want to respect their wishes and make sure that their spoilers go out at the correct times. And, you know, again, thank you very much for entering the giveaway. I got well over 3,000 people, or 3,500 entries or something like that, which again is maddening to me. But yeah, thank you very much for entering, and I hope you really enjoyed it. And the next one that I'll do, it might be a little bit more personal rather than something that's just kind of the TCG related. So you know, something to look out for in the future. And thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, don't forget to do that. Always don't forget to do that. And like the video if you like this kind of content. And hopefully I will speak to you guys soon. Contact me in the Facebook page that I've left in the link in the description box below. Can't speak today for some reason. And I will speak to you guys soon. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.